तो गुड मॉर्निंग गाइज, वेलकम बैक। फ्यू डेज बैक मैंने आप लोगों से पूछा था दैट डू यू गाइज वांट टू सी अ वीडियो ऑन हाउ आई गॉट इनटू माय फील्ड एंड गॉट अ फील्ड जॉब इन Canada, and most of you said yes. So here I am with that video. Firstly, let me tell you guys that I'm working as a data science analyst for Orbit 5, and I'm going to be working with them for one of their projects, one of the big projects that they're working on. Most probably it will come out next year. If you guys follow me on LinkedIn, you already know about this. I keep on sharing new free courses that are coming out, new certifications that are coming out, new things which I am doing. And I think that I do share pretty good relevant stuff to IT field and in my field in general. You should connect with me if you want to. Also, Orbit 5 is going to conduct a 15-week cohort, which will drastically help you guys to land a job. It has worked for so many people. I definitely want you guys to join that. But since there are very limited seats, I'm going to make a whole video about what that is going to be about. Most probably that will be my next video. So stay tuned for that one because it's completely free. But for now, let's come back to the topic on how I found this job and how you guys can find internships, job opportunities for yourself. Firstly, networking plays a very important role. Now, many of you would say that we know networking is important, but how do we build network? So now I'm going to tell you exactly how I did it and exactly how you guys can do it. First point is going to be go to events. Now, ask your professors about what events are happening in tech industry right now or the technical field right now. For example, there are lots of events, conferences going on in Toronto all the time. Ask your professors for free passes. If not, pay and go visit those events. Always take $100 out of your monthly budget for attending events each month. This will drastically help you to interact with new people and build your network, and this will also help you build your communication skills as well, how you talk to people. Number 2 is going to be don't be shy. So I would say never be shy in asking for internships or job opportunities when you go to events. So I'll share a small incident with you guys. So I was at a Brain Station event. They had their own event about software developers and data science people. So that time the guest speakers, there were 2 guest speakers. One of them was senior manager at RBC. Firstly, what I did was I asked them a really good question, and they were really very impressed with my question. Later on, after the event, like when everyone was almost going through the back doors, some of us were still staying and talking to these guys. So while we were having a word, I directly asked that guy that I want to work with you. I want to work at RBC. Can you help me land a job there or an internship there? And everyone around me was shocked. Like, how can you directly ask someone about job or internship opportunities? But surprisingly, he was very impressed, and he straight away told me, like, whenever you want to get a job, just give me your resume on LinkedIn and I will apply it for you internally. And that's a connection that I still keep, and I'm still in touch with him. Whenever I'm capable enough to apply for a job at RBC or other banks, I can reach out to him. So that's one example of a connection that I have built. And like that, I have so many other connections that I have made through so many different events. The tip is don't be shy in asking for anything, because if you don't ask, how will the other person know that you desperately want that job or you desperately want that internship? Also, the company that I'm currently working with, I met them at a Google event. So I'm not just making things up, I'm telling you what's actually worked for me. Now, when you do this, you are going to get a lot of interviews. Now, the thing is, once you have exposure to a lot of interviews like I have been giving interviews since a couple of months now. And there have been some really good interviews. There have been some really bad interviews where I have just like, I was so bad. So there have been both types of interviews, but in each interview, I have learned about myself. I have learned about my shortcomings. I've learned about what the industry wants now. And what kind of job opportunities will come and are there right now. It's not just about testing your technical knowledge. Like I have got a chance to go to the final round of interviews as well, and there I have got a lot of feedback wherein they say you need to work on some projects You are perfectly fine candidate, you are absolutely what we want. It's just that just make couple of more projects and then come back to us and we'll give you the job. So I have had this kind of interaction with the hiring managers as well. If for example today I gave an interview just before this shooting this video, and it was a very basic first interview for the company, and they asked me about what are my salary expectations. If I wanted, I could have gone ahead with something, but I said no. I don't want to be too ahead of myself and ask for salaries. I want to know more about the job and the opportunities. And then the hiring manager was impressed, because when asked about salaries, many people do end up speaking something about a number. And I never do that in my first interview, because I have done this mistake in the past. As you keep on giving interviews, you keep on learning, you keep on growing in Canada, and you apply to a lot of companies, like 100, 200, 300 companies. That's when you get 8, 9, 10 interviews. So don't worry if you get an interview. If you fail miserably, just pick yourself up, go for the next one. One day you will find what you guys really want. And the thing is, finding a job is not that easy in my opinion. But what I feel is, in general, it can take up from 1 month to 3 months for anyone to find a job. More details about this cohort I'm going to be sharing in my next video. But for this video, I hope you guys liked it. And to answer some of your questions, is it possible to work a full-time job as a student? So yes, after November 15 you can. A bonus tip that I want to give you guys is that if nothing is working out, what you do is apply for free internships. So because Canadian experience is very valuable, so what I would tell you guys to do is go to different recruiters, go to different people and ask them, I want to work for you for free, just to gain Canadian experience. Like I'll gain Canadian experience, you guys will have a skilled person in your company working for free. So if you go ahead this way, you will definitely land internships very, very fast. So if you like this bonus tip, make sure to like this video. If you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe as well. It really helps and keeps me motivated to make more videos. Watch for my next video that I'm going to make, and I think it's going to be very, very helpful for you guys. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Take care.